solve. Now this one, when we say isolate the exponential, there's exponentials in two different terms. They're not the same. So you can't just like add them together to get them in one term. So we're going to have another method here. What type of equation is that? It's not, it isn't that equation, but what type is it? No, it is exponential, but what type would we call it? It is, okay, it's quadratic type, right? Think of it like this, right? It's e to the x squared minus 3e to the x plus 2. So it will factor just like a quadratic. It'll factor just like a quadratic. It just, we're going to say what two numbers, the product is 2 and their sum is negative 3. And you're going to say, don't think of ln's or anything. Negative 2, negative 1. So it's minus 2, minus 1. But this time, the first term in each set of parentheses is e to the x, right? E to the x, right? When you do e to the x times e to the x, you get e to the 2x, right? So now we have to use zero product property. We know that if a product equals 0, it must be that either e to the x minus 2 equals 0, or that e to the x minus 1 equals 0. Right? It has to be one or the other. So solve those. Those are things you can isolate and solve. So the e to the x equals 2 will give us e to the x minus 2 equals 0 will be e to the x equals 2. So x equals ln of 2. Right? That's this one. The other one will be e to the x equals 1, which means x equals ln of 1. But actually that one we don't have to put in the calculator. What's the natural log of 1? No, 0, right? The log of 1, any base, is 0. Right, and then the log of 2 you would have to put in the calculator and 0.693. Thank you. I think there's one homework problem like that. So when you see it, just think of the quadratic type that we did as an example.